What's up, everybody? So check out these two photos. So I'm gonna show you guys how I get that look. It's not HDR, it's not a photo merging technique. And I do this not just with those car photos, but I also do it with landscape photos. So let's bump over to Lightroom and I'll break it down for you. So this is by far the most popular photo I took that day. I did use the technique that we're talking about today on this photo, but I don't want to use this one because there's already some cool textures in the sky. I want to do one that has very little textures in the sky and show you what I can actually do. So let's use this photo here. Great photo. The sky though, when you get in here, looks nothing like I made it look like. There's the original photo. There's the photo after I went in and I used this technique. So I reset the photo. I'm gonna go ahead and auto adjust for my, how straight I have it. Yep, that's just about right. Okay. Now, when I come in here, I'm gonna go ahead and bump it over to Adobe Vivid. I like those punchy, vibrant, bright colors. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna auto adjust. And just doing the auto brought out the sky a little bit. You can kind of see that shift there. But let's really target that sky. I want to go over and grab my graduated filter, and I want to make sure the entire photo is covered. I hate how touchy this thing is here. But let's go. There we go. Now, in order to see that, I want to turn my range mask on. I'm going to put it to luminance. I want to go show luminance mask. Now you can see the whole photo is going to be adjusted if I start adjusting from here. But let's take this slider and slide it up until just what we want targeted is highlighted. Now with these sets of photos, I've found that being right around 60, but it's going to be different depending on the conditions you're shooting in. But right there, I feel like I got the sky, and I'm not going to do too much crazy stuff to the photo when I start pulling and pushing with this adjustment here. So we're going to bump off luminance mask. Now what I want to do is I want to go in and I always start at the top and work my way down. I'm going to pull the exposure back a little bit just to darken up that sky a tad. So exposure goes down a little bit. You can kind of see the sky starting to come out there. I'm going to take my contrast now, push my contrast up a tad, and you can really see the colors and texture in that sky start to come out now. I'm going to take my highlights and pull those highlights back a bit. Shadows. I'm not going to mess too much with the shadows. The whites as well, I'll leave those alone. My blacks I'm going to pull down. Now, when you're in this luminance mask, range mask setting, and you have specific areas targeted, the dehaze does wonderful things to these photos. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push the dehaze up a little bit, and you can really see that sky come in there. I don't want to go too dark with it. But right about there, let's take a look at it compared to the other photo. Yeah, right about there, you're looking pretty good. I'm going to brighten the photo up when I bump out of this mask, so I'm actually going to push it up just a tad bit more to give me a little bit of room to work. Now, let's go ahead and turn off our graduated filter. Now we can come in and actually start adjusting the photo. We obviously made it darker, so we need to properly expose this photo. So push the exposure up a tad, not too much. You're still keeping most of the sky there. Pull the contrast back just a little bit. Now I want to hit that dehaze again. That really brought out that sky. We're still a little bit brighter on the regular photo. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my exposure up just a tad bit more. Brought the blacks down a little bit. Whites up a little bit. There we go. I had my white balance set to cloudy. That's looking pretty good. Now let's look at it side by side. Look at the difference you get with the luminance mask. I think it's absolutely awesome. And I use this for other photos as well. You could do it with landscapes, especially if you have like a city or something like that and you shoot and it's your sky's blown out. Now if you take a look at like this photo right here, pop over the develop module, look at before and after. I still had some clouds in there, still had some great colors in there, but I threw a luminance mask over it and I was really able to make that sky pop. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully it's a tool that you yourself can use. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Let me know if you try it out and what your results are. It's always good to hear from you guys. Please like, please subscribe. You can find us all over social media. Just the / the Bob and Liz Show at the front of any of the Facebook, Instagram URLs, and you'll run into us. Don't forget to turn on your notifications for the channel. Thank you guys so much, and catch you next time.